Welcome back, YouTube, to another vlog. I debated on whether or not I was going to do this as a vlog, but I figured I would go ahead and just do it and film it, and hey, maybe if I end up not liking it, then I won't post it, but if you're seeing this, then I felt okay posting it. So I have this weird thing you guys may have seen that I did a long time ago at a 30,000 subscriber Q&A, but since then I don't think that I've done a numbered video because I have this really weird I don't want to get caught up in numbers, and so you won't ever, I'll say things in passing, when we hit 100K followers on Twitch, I was like, oh, that's really cool, or I may say something here and there, but I never say yeah, I hit, this many followers on this social media, or this many follows on that social media, because I don't know, I don't ever want to be one of those people that's confused as being about the numbers, and so I try to distance myself from saying things or from behavior that would make me seem like, oh, she just wants subscribers, or she just whatever, because I think to me I enjoy being able to know a lot of you and to meet a lot of you, and I remember, at meetups, I remember the people that I meet, and I remember, when we were in Orlando and we did the meetup down in downtown Disney, I remember that when I was at the library, Mall of America, at conventions, I actually do remember those, and I remember, I read the inboxes that I get on Tumblr, and I read asks, and I read all of the tweets and all of that. I try to do my best, even though I can't respond to anything, to make sure that everybody who supports me through all my social media is validated. So when people send me letters to my P.O. box, that's why even if I have to sit down for 6 hours and respond back and mail out, 100 postcards, that I do that, and I write them all out, and I make sure that everybody knows how much that stuff means to me, because it does really mean a lot to me, and it's not just a number. So I don't think there's anything wrong with celebrating milestones. I think it's really cool to do all of that, and it's very flattering, which is kind of the whole point of this video. So I recently hit 250,000 subscribers, which was really cool. When I was in Florida at Walt Disney World for Boo's birthday, I hit 200K, which was really exciting, and I was there actually with Sam from Approaching Nirvana. He came down and spent the day with us, and so he was like, this is so cool, because I've known Sam since I was a tiny channel. So it was really neat to be able to kind of celebrate that stuff. But I recently hit 250K, and it's not 250K is really the milestone for me, it's more the time frame, because for a lot of you who may not know, a year ago I was working at a job that I didn't hate, but it definitely required a lot of my time. I was working more than 40 hours a week, and I was sitting in traffic for up to 2 hours every day to be able to get Boo to school, and then to work, and then pick her back up, and then back home. I was sitting in traffic, I was putting all these miles on my car. I would come home, I would get home at 6:30 at night. I'd have to cook dinner, and I'd have, an hour and a half to spend with Boo before she had to be in bed to get to school the next morning so early, because I had to get her to school early so I could get to my job on time. So she was in school long hours, and I was working long hours, and I didn't have a lot of time to spend with her. And then when she went to bed, I would do videos at night, and I was averaging 4 hours of sleep a night to try to get consistent content up to help build my channel. Because I liked it and it was a stress relief, and if any of you are out there are working full-time jobs, you know that, and for those of you in high school, you know how frustrating it is when you're in school all day, and then you have, basketball practice, and then you have a game, and then you have to get home, and then you have to do your homework, and then it's time to go to bed, and you haven't really done anything that you enjoyed. Obviously if you're playing basketball, it's something that you like, but you haven't had the time to just give yourself that mental break. So for me, gaming was the mental break, and it was the chance for me to do something that didn't stress me out, that I really enjoyed, but that meant that I wasn't getting a lot of sleep. So I was just super worn out all the time, and so I'd worked really hard, and I'd saved my money, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna risk it. I'm going to leave my job. I'm going to give YouTube a shot, and, you know, I have money saved up. And my parents, you know, were very supportive. They said, you know, if you need help in the meantime, you know, we'll help you, but you really should give this a shot. We think you can really do this. And which was crazy, right? Like, my parents having that amount of trust in me that they were willing to help me if I needed it, to support this, like, crazy dream that I had. Like, who gets to play video games for a job? Like, who gets to do that, right? Like, that's so crazy. That's, like, my family still doesn't get it. But so I quit my job. My parents were, like, super supportive, and they said, you know, we believe in you, and we think that you can be successful at this. We think that, you know, you can do this. You obviously have a passion for it, and we want you to give it a shot. So I quit my job, and I remember my first day, like, at home working, thinking, like, what have I done? Like, what have I done? I quit my job. Like, I am paying insurance out of my pocket, which is so expensive. Like, I have 30,000 subscribers, which is not enough to pay your bills. This is not enough to pay your bills. Like, I have to be successful at this. Like, I don't have an option to fail. I have to do this. Or the option is, in a couple months, I'm going to go back to full-time, and then I'm just going to give up YouTube completely. So I quit my job, and in the month of December, I did my advent calendar, which is coming back today. Yay. Hopefully. So, yeah, so I did that, and I jumped. I had this, like, crazy jump from 30,000 to 75,000 subscribers, which was humbling and weird, and, like, the best kickstart ever, because I was like, oh, holy crap, I can do this. Like, I can be successful. Somebody out there is supporting me, and that the thought of that is just insane and crazy, and I don't know. So in the last year, and then obviously, you know, a couple months after that, Twitch brought me on full time. So I work for Twitch now, which is awesome, and it allows me to do YouTube and to work very closely in the gaming industry and have a full-time job that I freaking love. It's the best job I've ever had in my life. I love the people I work with. I love the company. I love what I do. There's nothing about my job that I dislike, and that all came from taking a risk and from doing something and having support of my family and having support of my close friends and having the support of people that really meant a lot to me. But I've been sitting here, like, clinging on to this thing because I'm, like, so nervous and trying not to, like, get super emotional. But so the other day when I sat down and wrote all of the thank you letters back to people who had responded. I've said it a lot of times, and I think people are like, oh yeah, I did. Yeah, sure you did. I keep everything that you guys mail to me. And so I had it all in a box, and I thought, you know, I wanted to have it in a way where I could read it and where I could look through it when I was having a really bad day. Because, man, achieving your dreams isn't something that you can do by yourself, and it takes a lot of people, and I have 250,000 people who have helped me fulfill my dreams. I wanted to help people, and when I started my YouTube channel, all I wanted to do was help people. I wanted to use it to help raise awareness, and we've raised money for charity, and now we're helping soldiers overseas. We've raised thousands of dollars for kids who have cancer and for kids who are sick, and I couldn't have done that alone. So, like, I can't tell you how much this thing means to me. I'll flip it open so you guys can see it. I have in here pictures and letters of all of the people that have mailed things to me and have sent things to me to my P.O. box. I have art, I have personal letters, I have drawings, I have cards, and then in the back here, let's see if I can get to it, I have all of the postcards from people. All the postcards that you guys have sent are all in here. And so, like, this is the coolest thing that I own. Like, I keep it in my office, and I keep it right where I can see it, because it's sometimes really hard to deal with comments online, and I'm not gonna like say that like nothing ever hurts my feelings, because sometimes my feelings do get hurt and it sucks and comments can be mean. But I read a thing on Pinterest the other day that said success is being able to live your life and help people, and like these are people that have written in and said like, your videos make me smile when I have a bad day, and in my mind, as trivial as it seems, that's helping people. And a year ago when I quit my job, I didn't think that people wanted to watch my content, and I didn't think I was funny or smart, or I didn't believe in myself. And you guys helped me do that. So for every one letter that you guys send that says like, you helped me, you guys helped me even more. And so I didn't do anything special. I didn't like sing a song, but I wanted to do a video to tell you guys thank you. Whether it was at 20,000 or 10,000 or 200 or 200,000 or 250 or a million one day, it means a lot, and it's not just a number to me. And I want to keep doing my channel to help people, and I don't want people to grow up like I did and feel like you're alone, because you're not. And you mean something, and every time you write something nice, it helps me. And I'm not crying because I'm sad, by the way. I'm crying because I'm happy. I just look sad. But it means something, and you are not weird because you like games. You are not useless. You are special, and you are important, and you are perfect, and you're wonderful. And I don't want people to feel weird. Weird is great, and it doesn't make you different. I want to continue doing my channel regardless of whether or not I get any more subscribers or not, because I want this to be a home for people, and I want this to be a place where we can laugh together, and where all of my content inspires you, and where we can be supportive of charities and each other and people and gaming and people who are not good at gaming and people who are great at gaming. I want this to be a channel where everyone feels welcome, and where everyone knows that they are valued and loved, whether you're a girl or a boy or somewhere in between, or whether you like gaming, or maybe you're just here for vlogs. I don't know what you're here for. If I had figured it out now, I would do more of the things you like, but I just post videos that I like doing. So that's that. I'm sorry for getting so emotional, but I just thought that it was really important for you guys to know how much it means, because a lot of times people do that, and I was like, I don't really want to do like a number video, because I don't like want people to be like, oh, she just cares about subscribers. But it was more, like I said before, because it coincided with a year ago I quit my job, and it's been a crazy freaking, like a year ago I had 27,000 subscribers, and now I'm sitting at 250 something, and that's kind of amazing. And I could not have done that without everyone, viewers and my friends and the people that I work with and my network. And I mean, I couldn't do that without anyone. I needed everybody's help to get here. I didn't do any of it on my own, and it's awesome, and I feel very lucky, and this is like the coolest thing in my life that I have next to Boo, because it's just a reminder of like when my day is crap or someone leaves a bad comment, I just open this up and I'm like, doesn't matter. If I help one person with a video, I can take all the hate in the world, because I want to help that one person, and I will do whatever I have to do to help that one person. So that's fine. So that's my video. Sorry for being such an emotional disaster. It's why I didn't plan on doing a video for numbers, because this crap makes me cry. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Know that I love you very much. I'm gonna hide behind my binder now. Hi.